Assalamualaikum. This video is continuation of previous video in which we started the process of glycolysis and discussed the first step of glycolysis in which glucose is phosphorylated into glucose 6-phosphate. Now we studied further that glucose 6-phosphate is now converted into fructose 6-phosphate, its isomer. And as it is not the rate regulatory step, so it proceeds both in forward and reverse reaction. And this reaction occurs in the presence of enzyme phosphoglucose isomerase. Phospho and glucose is from phosphate and glucose, and isomerase is because fructose is isomer of glucose. So this is the reaction. Now fructose 6-phosphate is phosphorylated and is converted into fructose 2,6-bisphosphate. This is the second rate regulatory step of glycolysis, and as it is the rate regulatory step, so it only proceeds in forward direction. Here you see fructose 6-phosphate is converted to fructose 2,6-bisphosphate. पहले सिर्फ कार्बन नंबर 6 ऑफ फ्रुक्टोज पे फॉस्फेट प्रेजेंट था, लेकिन अब कार्बन नंबर 2 ऑफ फ्रुक्टोज पे भी फॉस्फेट प्रेजेंट है, एक और फॉस्फेट ऐड हुआ है, फॉस्फोराइलेशन हुई है. As I told you earlier that whenever phosphorylation occur, enzyme kinase is used. And kinase used ATP as the source of phosphate. So in this reaction also ATP is converted into ADP, and this phosphate is used in phosphorylation. Enzyme of this reaction is known as phosphofructokinase 1. Phosphofructokinase 1. Now very important thing, how this enzyme is regulated. This enzyme is regulated by fructose 2,6-bisphosphate. How fructose 2,6-bisphosphate is formed? Fructose 2,6-bisphosphate is formed from fructose 6-phosphate, but in the presence of enzyme phosphofructokinase 2. Here you can see the difference. In this reaction phosphofructokinase 1 is used, whereas in this reaction phosphofructokinase 2 is used. Fructose 2,6-bisphosphate stimulate or active phosphofructokinase 1. It has stimulatory effect on phosphofructokinase 1. So whenever fructose 2,6-bisphosphate is present, this reaction proceeds in forward direction. Now to learn the regulation of this step, we will learn the regulation of phosphofructokinase 2. Phosphofructokinase 2 is bifunction enzyme. इन बाकी सब चीज़ों को अभी आप रहने दें, आप सिर्फ अभी इस बात पे फोकस करें that it is a bifunction enzyme. It has two domains. One is phosphofructokinase 2, which means it has kinase activity, and second fructose bisphosphate 2, which means it has phosphatase activity. As you know, kinase is used for phosphorylation and phosphatase is used for dephosphorylation. Phosphatase act antagonistic to kinase, it causes dephosphorylation. So these are two domains of phosphofructokinase 2. We will discuss the regulation of phosphofructokinase 2 in two states, in well-fed state and in the state of fasting. In well-fed state, when we intake meal, our body glucose concentration is high. And as you all know, as glucose concentration is high, insulin concentration also increases. So when insulin concentration increases, there is a protein known as protein kinase A, which become inactive. Here you notice that kinase cause phosphorylation, and when kinase become inactive, then dephosphorylation results. And dephosphorylation has stimulatory effect on phosphofructokinase 2 and inhibitory effect on fructose bisphosphatase 2. So when phosphofructokinase 2 is active, which means kinase activity is active, it causes phosphorylation, and fructose 6-phosphate is phosphorylated into fructose 2,6-bisphosphate. And when fructose 2,6-bisphosphate concentration is high, it has stimulatory effect on phosphofructokinase 1, and this reaction proceeds in forward direction. It was my mistake, sorry. It was fructose 1,6-bisphosphate which formed from fructose 6-phosphate, not fructose 2,6-bisphosphate. Fructose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 1,6-bisphosphate. And it is this reaction that in the presence of phosphofructokinase 2 that fructose 6-phosphate is converted into fructose 2,6-bisphosphate. I'm sorry for my mistake. So here we are dealing with the regulation of phosphofructokinase 2 enzyme. Now we discuss the state of fasting. In the state of fasting, body glucose concentration decreases, and when glucose concentration decreases, glucagon concentration increases. This increase in glucagon concentration active protein kinase A, which is inactive in this case. This activated protein kinase A then causes phosphorylation. This phosphorylation stimulates fructose bisphosphatase 2. It stimulates this domain of phosphofructokinase 2 and inhibit kinase activity. Phosphofructokinase 2 की kinase domain को inhibit कर देता है. जब फॉस्फेटेज एक्टिविटी स्टिमुलेट हुई है तो यहाँ हम देख सकते हैं कि फॉस्फेटेज जो है इट कॉज डीफॉस्फोराइलेशन, सो दिस रिएक्शन विल नॉट प्रोसीड इन फॉरवर्ड डायरेक्शन. यहाँ फॉस्फोराइलेशन नहीं होगी बल्कि डीफॉस्फोराइलेशन हो रही है. ये रिएक्शन इस डायरेक्शन में प्रोसीड नहीं करेगा और फ्रुक्टोज 2,6 बिसफॉस्फेट नहीं बनेगा. जब फ्रुक्टोज 2,6 बिसफॉस्फेट ही नहीं बनेगा तो उसका कोई अफेक्ट नहीं होगा फॉस्फोफ्रुक्टोकाइनेज 1 पे. फॉस्फोफ्रुक्टोकाइनेज 1 स्टिमुलेट नहीं होगा और ये रिएक्शन प्रोसीड नहीं हो सकता. So we come to know that when glucose concentration is high in our body, that is after taking meal, this reaction proceed in forward direction and glucose is converted into its product. But when there is state of fasting and glucose is in low concentration, this reaction will not proceed in forward direction and glucose is not converted into its product. This is all about second and third step of glycolysis. If you have any question, you are free to ask. Thank you.